Alright, hello everyone, Mr. No Souls here, and you know, I'm pretty much out of well, I'm not out. I'm getting close to being done with logic bombs. And honestly, this is phenomenal. So, I'm going to go and turn this into a series, I think. Don't know if people are actually going to be as interested in watching this as they are watching logic bombs, but uh, it's interesting. Van Tissan's New Alchemist. So, how did it go? That's actually pretty biting humor. Refined gold. Well, this is an odd first project. I feel like someone's having to laugh at my expense. Why? Were you asked to create the Philosopher's Stone? Close, actually. One more guess. Transform lead into gold. Yes, apparently there's an old Avantis and lead mine. Wouldn't it be better if it's produce gold instead? I was suggested it so casually. Sounds wonderful. Time to put your university degree to the test. Okay. The glyph of projection consumes an atom of quicksilver and promotes an atom of metal to its next higher form. By doing this repeatedly, even lead, the basest metal, can be transmuted into the finest gold. Okay. Okay. Okay, so gold is the desire. Lead. Can I watch that video again? Okay, so the quicksilver is used as the upgrade. So this is the upgrade. This is the base form. Got it. So this is the glyph of projection. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, just put that there, and then... Oh! Okay. So, lead... It's almost like valence electrons. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Interesting. Everything around us is made up from a combination of a small number of underlying elements. By studying these elements and their transmutations, the alchemist learns to understand the workings of the universe itself. Asmodeus II. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be... Is that everything that I really need? I don't think splitting it in half would be of any use to me. Right? Is there any reason that I would want salt in this? No, I don't think that works. Yeah. Actually, I could probably do this even cheaper. Because instead what I do... Go 1. Okay, I see. So they're all forced into... I can't get that there. And I don't think I can rotate that. Okay, maybe that isn't the right play. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to do that. And there still might be a way to achieve it, but I'm not going to play around with that too much then. Okay, I have that go that. I have this go to here. Well, actually, this has to be the one that travels the furthest. So I think I'm better off actually flipping this one to go there. Because I need this to actuate multiple times, while this can actually go through, and if it takes a longer time, that's perfectly fine. So now what I want this to do is I want this one to... Actually, they both got to start with the grab action. Okay, so they both are actuated. They grab. One goes clockwise to that position and releases. Now, 2 goes counterclockwise twice. And I believe it just needs to sit there. Okay. I see. So I have to actually drop there. And then I need it to repeat. Oh, I have this backwards. Oh, I thought I had that. Yeah, that is the thing that actually needs to actuate multiple times. So I have this thing entirely backwards, which means that needs to go there, this needs to go here, that needs to go there, which means this then needs to come here, this needs to come here, this is entirely wrong. So That needs to actuate twice and release. Actually, I could put it to do that too. Did I not get one to... What? Am I... Why did that not... 2 needs to come here. Drop. Why is 1 dropping there? Oh, I see. It's not. I have the wrong action. Okay. So I need that now to begin the waiting process instead of immediately kicking off. So that one keeps going, and I need this to repeat like multiple times. Let's see here. 1 needs to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2, 3. So I can't have it like trigger off of something like that. It would have to go. Okay, so I want to go to period that. Okay, so now that I have this going on, so this will go there, drop it there. This will trigger multiple times and go through. Once that has gone 5 times, or whatever, I want 1 to... Because it's still at the spot, so I'd like it to pick up, then go counterclockwise 1, drop, and then it should reset. Right? That's not exactly right, because I want this thing... Like, it needs to happen 5 times, so I guess the only option is for me to just go and do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, or 3. Ew. So even though I can grab these, I can't, like, paste them or I wish there was a way that I could, like, set this to repeat. Okay, so it just goes... Yeah, that's not... Okay, that did not work the way I was hoping it would. Yeah, I don't really have a good option to... I feel like there should be some way that I can utilize this, but... Why did that... That should have waited longer. Frustrating. Like, I'm going to have to there has to be a better way. I just don't know what the command is that I really need. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go there. Oh, I messed that up. Where did I mess it up? There we go. It went there, goes there. Yeah, it didn't, put it that way. I need a... There we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, there, restart. There we go. Okay, so I pretty much did it at cost, not necessarily the fastest as far as cycles go. I could have probably done it, if you think about it, the process that I could have done is maybe set a second arm or something. Or actually, hindsight being 2020, what I could do, I do this here. And then instead of having it go the way that it currently is set up, I have one go. It's clockwise, clockwise, drops, waits there. Then all it needs to do is go clockwise again, right, to drop it into there. And then it resets. So that's that process entirely. But what I could do then, instead of this, I think I could... No, that's not a smart... That's a bad idea. No. Oh, but now I just made it really painful. See, I feel like there has to be some way to get really fast, like, grab, drop, grab, drop, grab, drop, grab, drop. Like, there has to be a faster way of doing this, involving, like, the use of multiple arms. And I'm not going to... Ask a fish if it can swim. that's a lot of items all of a sudden. Well, I still got a little bit of time. Let's take a look at face powder. Have you seen the Lady Van Tess recently? A few days ago. Why? Did you notice how pale her face is? Oh, she's well known for her pallor. Why? Did someone ask you to do something about it? Armand himself did. It seems it's gotten worse lately. People whispering about her health. That's unfortunate. The lady hasn't had an easy time with things. I'd hate to see her slandered on top of it all. So I have this. I need salt. Apparently the base is that. Okay, so an earth element and salt. Interesting. So that's the element that I started off with. Here's this. I only have one that I can work with. Funnily enough, if I start with that, I could use one arm and create everything that I need. Right? Because the glyph of calcification. Yeah, but that would trigger instantly. If I did a two-part, right? If I did that, because consider this. Like, I start off with one way, it comes all the way here, drops this, then this arm just actuates back and forth. Goes here, then comes here, comes here. Right? With that? Well, it needs to be bound. Maybe this isn't the right... Maybe I am right with the 3. I go here with this. So I have the glyph, but I need the binding. No. Oh. I'm not crazy. So I drop that there. Yeah, but then it would keep grabbing it over and over and over again. Which is exactly not what I want. I think I'd be better off actually with this being set this way, this being set this way. Because then what I could do, I rotate this around to over here, drop this end off. And then once I got that, but then I would, can I set it to not? I'm probably overcomplicating this. I probably shouldn't do it this way. I'm being too fancy for my own good. Keep it simple, stupid, until you figure out more complicated methods. And besides, I already learned something. I'm able to reposition these. Okay, so first things first, we begin with the simple grab, and then I'm going to go with double counterclockwise, comboed with a drop. Then I'm going to begin with a continuation of the counterclockwise. Actually, that's 3 moves versus the 2, so let's actually not do that. Let's do 2 then to go this way. So I'm back here. I get another grab. Then I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that binds those two together. Drop it, pick it up. Actually, do I need to drop it? I don't think I actually needed to drop it. Not there, at least. Okay, so that's there, and then I need to go... Okay, let's see here. It's right there, goes there, goes there. Grabs again, rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. Got it. So that's where my problem effectively comes from. It's just immediately kicking over to the next one, which is why I got confused. So with that, now I need it to just rotate back one time. So it needs to rotate back once. When it rotates back once, it then will have that in the right place, but this will be... Because these are right ways, so this and this is going to be right here, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. See, that's the cheapest cost. Now, there is a way to do it in less cycles, and to do that, I would have to use 2 arms, effectively, I think. Or I would have to figure out how to use, like, a double, triple setup. Alternatively, actually, I could also just use a piston, because if you think about it, the thing that I could do is I start off further out. So like I start off at maximum distance, bring it in 1, where then you'd have the calcium, and then you'd pivot it over and drop down the atom. And then you would want to go and like do something else. So it's like, so here, then I would do something like, or no, I would do something like that. And the reason why I would do this then is because when I go and I have this extend or retract, and you'd have to put a piston arm in there, you do it that way. And then once you have that done, because you'd be putting that right there and that there, then you just extend it out 1 and it would complete it. So actually, why don't I just test that out? Right? Because instead of doing all this, I wonder, is there a way to delete this? Just... So, first off, I begin with my grab motion. Then I do a retraction step of 1. Then I do a second retraction step. So it's all the way there. I go with the open position. Then I double extend 1, 2. So it's past the position again. That won't... Okay, good. I was right. That doesn't cause a problem then. So it extends there. It grabs it again. And then I want it to move 1 position over. Yeah, 1 position counterclockwise. and then do 2 retractions, 1, 2, 1 extension. Ooh, wait a second, I forgot I need to release. I don't think I actually got it any faster in cycles. Okay, I see that's why they have the different saves, so you can actually review the different cycles between your solutions. But I didn't get actually better with the costs, which is disappointing in this. I really have to wonder then what exactly they do for these cycles here. Interesting. Okay. Well, with that, I think I'm going to be calling it there. I really thought I found a more optimal solution with that second one, but I guess not. Anyways, take it easy, everyone.